Hey, what's up everyone? It's Pepper Ranger, and today is July 13th, 2024, and I just got back from Palooza in Erie, PA, and thought it'd be a good time to show off how the plants are doing and get an update on everyone. Tons of new growth. We have shade cloth up, and everyone's looking really good. So let's check it out. Alright, those aren't peppers. This is a Capsicum flexuosum, and shame none of these beautiful flowers are open because they are super pretty. I'll post a couple pictures here, but we do have some ripe peppers, and these ones seem to ripen to more of like a orange than a red, but and that one just popped off the calyx, meaning it's totally ripe, but they're almost like translucent and you can see the black seeds inside, so pretty cool. Next we have Capsicum rhomboideum. Super tall, hasn't quite started flowering yet. There's a volunteer nymphadora cross. This is the Benny Highlands variegated, just super cool variegation. I want to go back for a second. We have some really cool looking mutant volunteers. Moving on, we have a violet sparkle crossed with a Thunder Mountain longhorn that is crossed with a nymphadora. Beautiful foliage, and the peppers are awesome. And then I think this is a chocolate ricotta cross. A couple pods on there. Tons of flowers. This is a ricotta big brown. Ricotta Puna Pica orange, I believe. Grab that inchworm off there. This is a chocolate ricotta cross. Finally, a mini olive ricotta. And we got aphids. That's okay. I say it's okay because I have a little guardian. That, my friends, is a ladybug nymph, and they eat more aphids than the adults. Alright, so this is the main garden here. And this is not a pepper, but it is a purple tomato, the GMO kind from Norfolk Healthy Produce. And these sets of flowers are just, I've never seen anything like it. I haven't grown a lot of tomatoes, so maybe this is common for certain varieties, but just insanity. These ones should be turning soon. They're the oldest, so fingers crossed. Here's a beautiful volunteer down here. Not quite sure who it is. We got two propagated plants from the purple tomato. This guy is taking the brunt of the purple tomato's insane growth and isn't getting a ton of sun, but that's okay. This is Gemma's Pueblo. These next two are both candy cane chocolate cherry. I'll show this plant because it's particularly white, and the pods are pretty big right now. This crazy thing is a cayenne sweetness. Looks like witch's fingers, but really cool, super productive. Should be heatless. Another volunteer, another volunteer. This plant, middle guy, that guy are all no heat primos. Here's my pepper guardian, the variegated mutant peach stripey in the Grumpenstein 3D pot. This is a Jay's pink purple ghost scorpion peach. Say that 10 times fast. Just starting to bud up. I think there's two Matapino Thor's Thunderbolt plants in here. This one, big chinense leaves. This one, a little bit smaller, kind of anim looking. And we have, I think, one pod on this plant here. Super dark purple, smooth. Oh, there's another one here. This is a VSRP Poblano, cross made by Eric Knight, selection by Brian Townsend. And got some peppers over here. I think there's a big one over here, maybe easier to get from the other side. These are delicious. This is a Jade Palace, cross made by Godseed, a Brandon out of Chicago. But this one, hard to tell because the bugs have taken over early on, slugs, but we have the same kind of variegation because it has Benny Highlands variegated in the cross. So that light green, dark green, and then there's also different shades of purple. This guy right here is Pockmark Orange crossed with a Primo Tally from Patrick's Pepper Patch. This is an F3, growing these out for him. Crazy Boy Pink from Fadas Peppers, easily my darkest foliage plant. Couple pods there, super dark. One of my favorite varieties from last year, Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion crossed with a Pink Tiger crossed with a Reaper Lemon from Ross Barber, I believe, but just now flowering. Huge Volunteer Bacatum, gotta be the Brazilian Starfish Peppa Peach. There's like 3 of Grumpenstein 3Ds or frickin' Wombus, Ahichar Pita, Thor's Thunderbolt, and I believe I have one right pod. She turned red. And then on this bigger plant, I have these funky looking pods. And then this one is just now starting to flower. So that's another dark leaf one. We'll see what we get. Tiger Jalokia, dark orange, also from Fadas Peppers. I think we have fruit set on a couple. Another VSRP Poblano. This is one I've showcased before. It's the Dreamcatcher crossed with a Farmer's Market Jalapeno. So Dreamcatcher foliage and pod, but the corking is a characteristic of the Farmer's Market Jalapeno. This is a Boar Claws from Fadas Peppers. Here's another one of those no heat primos. We got flowers going. I wish I had one that was fully open so I could show the yellow anthers, one of my favorite characteristics of this cultivar. Another beautiful variegated, purple variegated plant. Roulette hybrid is this guy here, and big pods. I'm really hoping they're heatless this year because they were really good. I enjoyed them. They ripened to red. That guy's pretty big. This is Lesia, and we're starting to get a couple fruit in here. This one is the biggest and should be ripening soon. No Basco, so frutescence. No heat frutescence. This is a Erjing Tao. And then Fadas Reaper Perfume Red. This should also be no heat. Moving along, we have, I think this is a Kashmiri fluorescent variegated. volunteer, carrots, green beans, this is kind of just like almost overtaken this area here, but everything's still doing good. This is ahi lemon, I believe, but we're getting some pods. Just probably one of my biggest plants width-wise. This is dragon's breath, one of my biggest plants leaf-wise, and we're just now flowering. So it wanted to grow really big and then kind of branch out and start throwing flowers, which is good. Primo Tally, there's 2 plants here flowering. Some sort of volunteer, Papadretti, that the slugs loved. I think I've taken care of that issue. This guy here, another one of my bigger plants, is the jalapeno from Jesse, the pepper dude. Some set fruit. Excited to see what those turn into. Here is just a normal 7-pot Primo. Starting to see some flowers in there, but big plant. A couple of big volunteers here. Probably my Peter Pepper cross, and then this I believe is either another another 7-pot Primo or a Drax's Secret Potion chocolate. This I should have taken a video, but there was a bunch of ripe pods on here. This is the Ahi Charapita XL, ripening to yellow. I'm a little skeptical on this. I'm excited to taste it because the calyx looks a little anium to me. We'll see. Bohemian Goat. Nice looking pod so far. This big guy, I also harvested some peppers off of it today, is the Gator Jigsaw BBG. I think there are still some peppers not ripe, but huge plant. This is a Drax's Secret Potion chocolate. There's 2 of them. Primo Lucifer XL. I know we have 1 pod forming, and by the looks of it, we're gonna have a nice looking tail. And then Peach Star Kissed. I think we're just now flowering. And then the rest of my bacotums. So this guy here is a Sugar Rush Peach Improved, and starting to get a bunch of set fruit and this weird looking pod, but it's still super early, so we'll see how it turns out. Ahi Guyana, let's see. Always super productive, super big, flowering like crazy. This is a volunteer San Marzano. Back in here somewhere is a, get out of there, tomato, Zebranche. This guy here is the Ahi Guyana cross that last year came out red. And then we have Ahi Pineapple. So somewhere deep down in there's a bunch of pods, but we're setting fruit up top now. And then last but not least, this is a Ahi Guyana crossed with an Ahi Hab. Hopefully it's going to be heatless, but really nice looking pods, and it's filled up with them. I think this is F1 or F2, but the vigor is pretty strong with this one. Alright, then over here we have another 2 or 3 variegated mutant peach stripies. So super stripy pods, looking really cool. Nice variegation on the filiform leaves. This Ahichara peach needs some love. I need to water everything. It was almost 90 degrees today. 2 Primo Tally plants. I don't know if we have any pods. Almost. That flower is definitely going to be dropping soon. And then Ahichara yellow. Alright, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. Definitely check out my Instagram for pictures of everyone I got to meet today from the Pepper Palooza. And until next time, thanks. Bye.